Welcome to the newest addition to Jurassic Park. The ferocious predator, Spinosaurus. Wait, no, it'd be the angry music, wouldn't it? Dum dum dum. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot, and we are back with an hour-long special of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, because you guys at home absolutely smashed the like target I set for you in the last episode. As of right now, and I'm recording this a day early, there's something like 1,600 likes, and I asked you guys for 1,000, so you've done so well. And I just want to thank you. I know it seems like not a big deal, but honestly, just getting that many likes on a video does a lot for me in terms of search rankings. It helps my other videos out. It actually means quite a lot for the channel. Did I make 3 iguanodons?
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
Apparently I made 3. I thought I made 2, but I didn't. What's going on, Dr. Wu? Bumblefoot is done. We are nearly finished with our vaccines. We'll be good to go. We've got some gold from Dr. Grant. So, a couple of things we need to get out of the way before we start this hour-long special. Now that I've thanked you guys, again, it's super helpful, doesn't take much effort on your guys. If you could do that, that'd be great. So I'm going to kind of keep this as a constant incentive kind of thing. There are 4 more episodes now until 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's 5 more episodes, I can't count, until episode 10. If we can hit 1,000 likes on every video from now till part 9, then part 10 will be another hour-long special. We'll get a lot more work done, we'll see a lot more dinosaurs, and you guys just get to enjoy a little bit more Jurassic Park Operation Genesis in your lives. So I will mind you in every video anyway, just very quickly at the start, but make sure you smash that like button. It takes a couple of seconds, and it really helps me out, and I super appreciate it. Much love to you guys. Now, you've all sort of sent me some names and stuff as well. So I picked a few out, some of the more popular ones, and let's just unpause this while I find my gallery on my phone so I can actually find the bloody... I took a little photo of my notepad file.
From Dr. Grant.
I do need one more iguanodon name because I thought there was only 2, so I've only picked 2 out. Oh, we've got some amber. Now, Chenini. Is Chenini our second... Did we unlock a new dig site? No, right, so we're going to sell Chenini just because we've kind of already maxed out a lot of the Chenini dinosaurs, and it doesn't really make sense to use the amber. Let me just find my gallery on my phone. There it is, right. So, our Baryonyx. Let's do this in order. Baryonyx, over here, shall now be known as Sir Bartholomew II. I know technically all the dinosaurs are female, but we'll just mix and match in terms of male and female. It's a British dinosaur, it needed to be a Sir, it needed a posh name, and it has to be the second, because it's a long line of fancy Baryonyxes we've had in the park. Sir Bartholomew II. We then have Opal and Otis, our lovely Tyrannosaurs over here. Opal. Opal can be the queen. Otis can be the... Otis is very much a court jester kind of name, isn't it? So there's Otis, our court jester. And 2 of our iguanodons, let's say the 2 bigger ones, are called Iggy and Izzy. So thank you for everyone who sent in the names. The plan is we're going to do that on the 9th episode each time. So don't bother for 5, 6, 7, 8 naming the new dinosaurs. What we'll do on episode 9 is go through all the new dinosaurs that have been added to the park, and I'll give you guys a chance to name them. Ludlow, how am I doing, friendo? Quite satisfied, yeah. That's the BestInSlot guarantee right there. Maybe I should have used the amber in retrospect. Probably should have. How are we doing money-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4... 12k. Not bad. Not bad at all. So the plan today is finish off the Giganotosaurus. Oh, yeah, look how nice my path is. I finally fixed it. I can't remember who told me how to do it, but one of you lovely folks in the comments in the last video told me how to fix this, and it was just another texture file I had to drag over from a mod. And how much better does that look? It's so nice.
Urgent message from John Hammond.
2.5 stars. We are flying up this. Right. Let's have a little look at the fossil market. I think it might be time to stock up a little bit.
Good choice.
Thank you. Yeah, we have no money left, but I don't really want to move on to the dig sites yet until we've kind of used this stuff up a little bit, until we've got our Giga and our Spino kind of finished and ready to go, you know? So that's going to be the plan for today. Hopefully we're going to get both of those in. Now, the plan was to put the Spinosaurus in here with the Baryonyx, but people reminded me that we tried that last season and it went terribly badly. And you're very much correct. It did go awfully last time we tried that, so we're not going to do that. They're all exhausted. We're not going to do that. We're going to make a little separate exhibit for all of them. One thing we are going to do, though, and something we talk about quite a lot, is we're going to go up here to the top corner, right? No, we're not. Oh, where am I going to put this? We'll do it here, because there's nothing behind here yet. What we're going to do is a little high security fence. Well, quite a big one.
I'm sorry, but you can't afford
I am immensely poor right now. However, what we can do is get rid of that. And the idea is we're going to make this into a little hatchery zone, you know? So basically,
Message from
all the dinosaurs are going to be put initially into this area here with a hatchery, and then we're going to put them to sleep and move them to the exhibit. And what this does is it just means we don't waste £6,000 on a hatchery every single time we build an exhibit. And I think that's kind of more realistic, you know? I think you would, in a realistic sort of park exhibit, you would have something like this. You would have an area where a dinosaur or animal in a real zoo is bred and raised and then moved before it's ready to be moved into captivity and to actually be a thing.
What should we do here?
We're going to use the amber. It's probably a terrible idea. Let's try to up this a little further. Can we hit, what would that be, 12, 15,000? No, 14,000 even. So, just put this in here. And I think we're even going to put a little attraction here as well. It's quite nice for the visitors, I think, being able to see this. I think I'd be interested in seeing this personally if I was hanging around at a park, you know, if you could see the area where the dinosaurs are spawning in from and all that kind of jazz. I think you'd go for that, wouldn't you? So, plus with the new path, everything looks really pretty. So, plus it's symmetrical there. So many reasons.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
Spinosaurus is 60%, so that is Spinosaurus and Giga, both actually ready to be added to the park. Now, obviously, we're not going to add them quite yet because their percentage is a little bit on the low side. You know, it's just a little bit too low to warrant it. We can't get rid of this hatchery quite yet because these little fellas, who I've forgotten, Opal and Otis, this is Opal, are already like a fifth of the way through the lifespan, so they will probably not make it to the end, so I do need to make sure they're okay. Look, there's a hatchery ready to go. Saying that, no I don't. Because that's the whole point in this thing, so yeah. It's nice that. It's nice being able to clear out, no hatcheries, just nice, interesting, open, wide parks, you know? Look how much more room they've got already.
Welcome.
4 years, the lifespan's just too low. I need a little bit higher. I don't need the full 50 or so, I just need a little bit higher than what we're getting right now, you know? What we can do, however, is start building towards the next exhibit. I've got 12,000 at the moment.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Now I've got 14. Oh, I think that's a helicopter. Right, come on. Come on. Give me that 14k.
Message from Dr.
I've become so money grubbing since I started this series. 7,000, 10,500. Yes. Right.
Good to see you again.
Let's go for a solid 16k. Oh, beautiful timing. There we go. I've got some on the way, don't I?
Good to see you.
Yes, I'm going to wait and see what that amber is before we do anything. Well, let's build another high security fence here.
Message from Dr. Wu.
I'm going to make this a long one.
What should we do here?
So you'll be able to walk down a path down that way. Oh, God. I'm going to take my phone off the table so it doesn't vibrate quite so much. It's very confusing. Oh, right, that's why I'm viewing it backwards. I'm actually building... I'm building down, aren't I? Oh, I didn't really think about that. This is actually the entrance to the... This is actually a slight problem because there's no way right now to get behind... What I might have to do is cut out a little bit of the exhibit here because otherwise you're going to have to go right around the exhibits in order to get sort of to this top sort of northwest area of the park because you can't go this way. But I do kind of like that as well. Imagine like the river as being like a boundary. You know, it's a really nice looking little area, that river.
Message
Just
from
that there
Dr.
is a
Grant.
great view. I don't really want to ruin that. Oh, it's 6k.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Ah, the amber has betrayed me. Okay, so we don't have anything else in the lab. So I guess we're gonna have to buy some. Let's focus on the Spinosaurus for now. We're kind of clawing it together at this point in time, to say the least. So we're definitely gonna add some more herbivores in here as well. Spinosaurus looks to be here, so we'll have to put a river in. Yeah, they're all struggling now. They're all exhausted. I'm going to give them one more round, and then we're going to unlock another formation. A formation you lovely folks at home have suggested to me. Let me get my gallery. Why has my gallery disappeared on me? Come here, gallery. There you are. We're going to open the Morrison B formation. The reasoning was, it's one of the formations I kind of ignore till the end usually. It's got like the smaller, some of the less important dinosaurs maybe. And it sounds a bit mean saying that. Oh, 1 sec. Shut up, BestInSlot. Do maths. Okay, it's not hard maths, but it's still. Yay! Okay. Can we go up to 20k? 18k even.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Yeah, we get like 10% from this. I think if we get that medium Spinosaurus,
Definitely.
if we get both of these medium Spinosauruses, it actually might just be enough. Now, if all my fossil teams come in negative, it means, because of the exhausted dig site, we're really just getting nothing from them. And it's probably worth time to move on to a new dig site. The good thing about the new dig sites is we've got so many new exciting dinosaurs over the base game installed. We've got 14 that aren't in the base game. That even if it usually is a fairly typical dig site, it might actually be... Oh, nice! It might actually be a little bit more exciting just because we've got all these new exciting dinosaurs to see. And sometimes it's nice to go for the... You're not dead, are you? You're having a nap, right? You appear to be breathing, but that could be Izzy poking you out of the way, so I'm not really sure. I think you're breathing. Yeah, we're gonna say you're breathing. Yep.
From Dr. Wu.
Or just have a nap, that's fine. Alright, we're on to our last vaccine. One thing we need to make sure we do as well is leave a nice area open for like a rest kind of zone. You know, this I kind of want to leave them out in here. It's nice to have block. We'll put a path through there,
Message
maybe,
from
and
Dr.
down
Wu.
here. Yeah, that's really good. But you've got like a nice little starting area here. You've got some food and
Message
stuff.
from John Hammond.
Got some food and stuff, and then you come forward. You can go this way, see the Baryonyx and the Spinosaurus, or you can go this way, see the Spinosaurus, and a little bit look into the herbivores. And then what I think we'll have to do is a rest area here and a rest area sort of around here. And then they'll both kind of lead off into different sections of the park. I'm not going to worry too much about theming regions quite yet. I'm just going to try to make it a nice looking park, basically.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright, Barry. You're not Barry. Bartholomew. We'll call you Bart for short. Bart the Second. Doesn't really look like a Bart, does he? But he is. His friends call him Spooky, with a silent E,
Message from Dr. Wu.
as somebody suggested in the comments. Giga's at 79.
Welcome back.
I need that. If I can get that Spinosaurus, we'll be ready to go. And we'll be able to afford it now. Come on, 18,000. Daddy needs a new Spinosaurus. Yes, you lovely little thing. Right. Can we get 20k? Oh, that's actually the max. Oh, right. Okay. So I guess once we hit the max, it's not a case of upping it to see if we can keep it 4. It'll be, can we add more guests within that
Message from Dr. Grant.
profit margin? There we go. Lovely jubbly. This has gone really well. Right, let's grab that Spinosaurus.
Wise choice.
Okay, let's start setting up for the Spino then. So we need a lake. We'll drag it from this lake, I think. It's a Spinosaurus at the end of the day, so it should have a nice big river going through its exhibit, I think.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I could connect it to that river, maybe? That might look okay. I do like it when it all feels a little connected, you know? There we go. Spinosaurus. Yeah, cool. It's hard, you can't actually make really nice, pretty rivers like the game does. They have to be these bizarre, bulgy shapes, but it all links together. That's pretty cool. And obviously we don't need a hatchery in here.
Message from Dr. Wu.
I do, however, need a feeder, and it's a Spinosaurus, so it's going to want something big to eat. It's 96. Oh, I can't do it. I can't. Do we have a small Spinosaurus anywhere? Why? You're so mean. There's 4 smalls, and none of them are Spinosaurus. That is cruel.
Welcome.
That is actively mean. Jurassic Park up. Why? Why did you do that to me? Ah, I'm upset. Now, people have been telling me not to do this because,
Message from Dr. Grant.
well, people die, basically. And we've had this problem many times before, where if you've got a viewing vent into a big carnivore exhibit, the carnivore will actually eat the guests. But, frankly, it's a risk I'm willing to take, so... Okay, let's see if we still hit 4. Only 3? We're not actually ready for the 5k marker. Let's knock it down a little bit. But, frankly, if you're willing to stick your head in a viewing thing for a Spinosaurus, then, you know, you take that risk at the end of the day. Alright?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Oh, Dr. Grant, you're my favourite person. Right, with Spinosaurus done, I think we're going to move on. Obviously, Giga isn't quite finished yet, but I think he's nearly done. Tell you what, we're going to let those two finish. Once those two are done, we're going to move on. Giga's not finished yet, obviously, but the fossil market will update down the line. We'll be able to buy more Giga. We can always come back if need be. You know, it's time to... I don't want to spend like 20 minutes just waiting for the final bit of Giganotosaurus to actually come through, so we're going to move on. Is this heatwave? Oh, look at it! My beautiful heatwave weather. My very loud, obnoxious herbivores jumping about.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright, that's number 1. Just waiting on 1 more, and then we are good to go. Let's have a quick check of the weather. Okay, we're looking okay. No twister warning quite yet. I am worried about the first one. They are going to do... It always does serious damage to the park at the end of the day. It really does. There's not much you can do about it. You should really have a visitor shelter ready, but...
Message from Dr. Wu.
Then I'd have to care about human beings. Right, let's get our Spinosaurus on the go. Look at it. Look at that texture as well. Awesome. Exhibit a good size? Yeah, it's perfectly fine, I think. Got some ridiculously expensive trees in there. Just waiting on 1 more fossil hunt, I think. Yep, just waiting on that one. Believe it was that one. That just got me another 6k. See? Totally worth singing just to the end. There we go. Right! So, I believe I said Morrison Formation A. Did I say Formation A? Just gonna check my phone very quickly. B! I said B. Thank God I checked. Morrison Formation... That's Judith River. Morrison Formation B unlocked site. There we go. Our second dig site. So I will ask you guys again when we're ready to pick a new dig site. Don't worry about it quite yet. It's a while away. I never really know how to do this correctly. Like, I think if you have 2 in a 2 and 2 in a 4, they would both finish at the same speed, right? What? Oh, did I not increase my limit? Oh, that's incredibly stupid on my part. Oh, mistakes were made. Default limit is 5 fossil teams. But what I usually do is go into this game files and... Wait, what's going on? Oh no! Oh no! Right, okay, to the helicopter! Which is miles away. I'm on it, I'm on it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Ranger station! Let's go, boys. Into the sunset. Beautiful. On to 6. Right. There's a Spinosaurus, and that's actually, while we're here... 2 birds with 1 stone, eh? Dum, 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 dum. Ah, there we are. What? Oh no, it's the only vaccine I don't have! Oh no! Oh, this could go so badly. Okay, you gotta hold it together.
Urgent message from Dr. Seth.
Yeah, I realized the issue. The problem is it's the only vaccine I don't have. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, we may lose a lot of dinosaurs here. I don't really have any other... I don't really have a way to stop it. What we should do is like a sick pen in an area where we put all our ill dinosaurs so they don't affect everyone else. Come on, Spinosaurus. Imagine like you were in the zoo watching this as Spinosaurus and a massive cave gets listed above your head. That's really cool. Barely got enough room to put him down, but there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I don't know why she's not doing the whole announcement thing. That's a bit weird. Welcome to the newest addition to Jurassic Park. The ferocious predator, Spinosaurus. Wait, no, it'd be the angry music, wouldn't it? Dum dum dum. Dum dum. Pretty sure that's Lord of the Rings. We'll wait till the Spinosaurus wakes up before we go check in on him. And yeah, new dig site. Hopefully we're going to see some exciting, cool stuff. I don't actually know where all of the new dinosaurs are located. I messed around with the files quite a lot.
Message from Dr. Grant.
But we're about to find out what our first one's going to be. Oh, Dilophosaurus. What a start.
Okay.
Nothing. Seriously? You just started? You bloody slackers. I'm going to go in and change the fossil hunt thing to see if I can add more teams, but I believe it doesn't affect the game until you start a new game, so we may be stuck with 5, which would be a shame. Wake up. I'm surprised more people aren't... Are you okay? No, you're ill. Alright. I'm surprised more dinosaurs aren't infected. Usually you get infected and it spreads like absolute wildfire.
Good to see you again.
But this time we seem okay. As long as they keep holding off until we get, Wait, does that count? No, yeah. That's how I thought it would be. Yeah, it seems okay. Obviously they're still ill, but... It's only a little gastric poisoning. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it, buddy. Wake up, you! Slacker.
Urgent message from Dr. Seth.
This is what I get for saying the words, it's not spreading. It starts to spread instantly. I brought this upon myself. I'm a fool.
Welcome back.
Come on. It's actually very nearly done. A couple of minutes and we'll be ready to go in and vaccinate our dinosaurs. And then we can get one more piece of research and we'll never have to deal with disease again. And then I can start worrying about, like, other important things. Like rest areas for humans are right here. Bam. And then a carnivore exhibit here. And then same up here, you go up. Oh, he's awake, he's awake, he's awake. Let's put in another viewing vent because it's going to annoy me otherwise. Please tell me that's the poisoning. Yes, right, okay.
You might want to have a look at this. Great.
We've actually got a lot of cash at the moment. Where is the helicopter? Jump.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Nothing else matters right now. I have dinosaurs to shoot in the facial regions. Man, imagine if you were an anti-vaxxer and you had to play this game. You'd be gutted, wouldn't you? You'd be scared you're going to give all your dinosaurs autism or something. Anti-vaxxers are the worst people, by the way. But I'm not here to make political commentary, okay? Have some of them recovered of their own accord? I swear we should have more than this. I don't think any of them have diseases. I think they're all okay. Interesting. Okay, cool. Found nothing. Diplodocus. Oh, I've got some amber. That is really good. A unique amber for an area we have 0%. That is pretty much. That is actually the best thing you can possibly get. That is really cool. Anyways, Spinosaurus. That is such a good texture. Is it me or is that straight out of Jurassic Park 3? It is, isn't it? Hello? Yes, you're a Spinosaurus. You're very cool. Well done, you. You know you're cool, though, don't you? You got this kind of cocky walk about you. Like, you know you're a badass. Just don't eat my guests, okay? I will feed you cow. You don't eat my guests. That feels like a good back-to-forth deal for us.
Urgent message from John Hammond.
Whoa! Did you see how much we just got from that unique amber? From 18%, I believe, up to 50% in one thing. That is so good. Oh, and we got a new fossil shipment. What we're really looking for here is Giga.
Message from Dr. Grant.
If I have to do it via Lowe's, I'll do it via Lowe's, frankly. Because as soon as we finish the Giga off, what it means is that it doesn't show up anymore in the fossil market, which is really good for us. Supersaurus, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the first new dinosaurs.
No problem.
I believe it replaced the Camarasaurus in the thing. Which I'm sure some people will be disappointed about, but Supersaurus, dinosaur we've never had before, I don't think. Very, very cool addition to the park. There are no humans over here. No humans at all. Let's get some trash cans. Maybe that's the problem. People are like, yeah, I really want to go see the Spinosaurus, but what would I do with my rubbish? Where would I put it?
Hi.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Quite a Spinosaurus-y looking exhibit, isn't it?
What should we do here?
What we should also do, if we go into our dinosaur summary... Rhinoceros, right, we're going to feed our Spinosaurus.
Great to see you.
It seems really mean, but at the end of the day, circle life, all that. So we're going to get in a Rhinoceros, we're going to knock it out, and we're going to put it in the Spinosaurus exhibit. Hopefully the Spinosaurus waits until the Tyrannosaurus is awake before doing the hunting, otherwise that would be not even anticlimactic, just mean, frankly, you know? I actually think this exhibit here could do with a sauropod. Imagine this had a sauropod, kind of breaking it up. We'll have a nice big sauropod, we'll have a couple of smaller herbivores, and then maybe one other small herbivore. Because the carnivores take up so much room, we do have to mix and match herbivores quite a lot. But I think you want that, don't you? You want that kind of family environment with herbivore exhibits. And it's quite a big exhibit without the hatchery in, so I kind of want to make good use of it. So I think a sauropod in there will be good. We're going to put Supersaurus in here. And that's something really cool to see when you first walk in the park as well. In Jurassic Park, the first dinosaur they see is a Brachiosaurus. So...
No problem.
You guys suck. Morrison formation teams are doing badly. Badly. So, the first dinosaur you should see in my Jurassic Park should also be a sauropod, I think. We're going to modify the shape of the exhibit a little bit, though. Do I want a path? No, I don't want to ruin that. No, I'm going to keep that. If people have to walk a little bit, that's fine. We can add more thingamajiggies. Whatchamacallums. I know the word I'm looking for, I just can't remember what it is. Entrances! That's the ticket.
Good to see you again.
I want to see if this gets to 20k now.
From Dr. Wu.
Giga is getting there. We're going to have to make a Giga exhibit, right. I think the plan is to do it down here because it's next to a herbivore exhibit, which is always a nice way to do it. But I do want to build a rest sort of area as well. Let's move this Tyrannosaurus first. With some of the bigger exhibits, and when we don't really have to worry about money so much, we will just put a hatchery in every exhibit, because we're going to want to get rid of this anyway for saving space. But for now, I don't see any reason not to do this. Saves me 3,000 per exhibit total, because you sell the hatchery for half price eventually, but hey ho. How are we doing our research? Let's have a little look. Actually, let's check the...
Together.
Okay. It's quite a big one, that, I believe. I think it's one of the bigger ones. All the thrill windows. There we go. Yeah, you leave that Tyrannosaur alone until it wakes up, okay? So yeah, I think the plan... Oh, let's check this helicopter as well.
Welcome.
Message from Dr. Wu.
So close! So close! That last little one might just tip it over the edge. I've got horrible suspicion it's going to be painfully close, but not enough. Just give me 4. I just need 4.
Message from Dr.
Lovely.
Grant.
Ooh, a Patasaurus as well. Ooh. Fossils are rolling in, folks.
Hey! Smart move.
Park's expanding a little bit. Yeah, I don't want it to be too long where you're just sort of walking, because... Okay, this is only one exhibit, sort of, but it's quite a walk, you know? People are lazy. People get tired very easily. I don't want my guests collapsing, because then they will be eaten. I suppose it's a good way to feature dinosaurs. So the idea is, we build like a thing here. Oops, no. Right, give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Ah, it's so gross.
Welcome back.
Well, none of that's Giga. I mean, it could be. One of the ambers could well be Giga, but I'm not taking that risk. It's a lot of money to squander.
Hi there.
It does live for 23 years, which I think is probably enough, to be honest. So we're going to have like a little... Let's put some stuff in here. But the main reason I'm building this is so we've got area for rest areas and visitor shelters and that kind of stuff. So I don't really want to clog this up too much, but we can put a kiosk in. So yeah, I can always delete these if need be. Actually, we'll inevitably delete these as need be, but for now it's just another reason for people to actually go down in this direction, really.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Oh no! Oh wait, yeah. Oh, okay. It's not quite worked.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Okay then. I mean, I believe the Tyrannosaurus is dead. I just, yeah. Okay.
What should we do here?
Hopefully that fades away. Otherwise, that's a very strange little statue to have in my park. Oh well.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Nice. Oh, what have you got for me, Granny boy?
What should we do?
Oh, sweet. Brachiosaurus. I think we're not going to put Spinosaurus here, we're going to have Brachiosaurus here. I think that makes more sense. I also want to show up a little bit and watch my herbivores because it's nice music time.
Thanks for stopping. Excellent.
They all tend to hang around by the water, so what we're going to do... Just have 2 water sources, just to kind
Message
of
from Dr. Wu.
try and keep them sort of spread around the park a little bit. That's going to take a long time. Okay, but we can actually add another couple of viewing vents here as well.
Good to see you again. Great idea.
Message from Dr. Wu.
I don't know. I think it maybe needs a sauropod. But I kind of want to save the Brachiosaurus and do a Brachiosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Gallimimus kind of thing. Lovely, jubbly. Right, now for some important stuff. Rest area. We actually have a whole lot of cash. It's really nice.
How can I help?
Let's just go for it. Bam.
Okay.
23 years, that's plenty of time. You know, it's been a year so far, we're already quite far in-ish. We're not, actually. In retrospect, we're not. We're on the 2nd dig site out of 9. We are nowhere near the end. But 23 years is still a decent length of time. I'm not going to worry about that too much. And if we see a little bit of DNA on the thingamajiggy, we'll go ahead and grab it. Yeah, I think this needs a... It does, doesn't it? It needs a large...
Message from
Maybe we'll
Dr.
put the
Wu.
Plodicus in here instead. The Plodicus or Supersaurus, not Brachiosaur. We're going to save the Brachiosaurus. And what we can do is one of the other entrances, one of the first things you see from that entrance could be the
We're excited to announce our newest
Thank you.
arrival from the bone beds of northern Africa, Giganotosaurus. Visitors disturbed by the sight of blood should consult a physician before viewing this magnificent dinosaur.
That's what you want on your dinosaur exhibit, a health warning. There we go, that's where he's gonna go. It's quite a big exhibit, but half of it's mountain, so it's kind of like... Yeah, there's nothing I can do with that space anyway. May as well put it in an exhibit, because it looks cooler, basically.
You should contact us.
Oh, I'm doing well, right? I'm doing well. Except the button network, I've got loads of cash and 3.5 stars on my second dig site. I'm kicking ass. Frickin' Hammond.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, Giganotosaurus. Oh, you're gonna be hungry, aren't you? Right, let's knock you out, nice and quick. No, that's a fence. We're not gonna knock the fence out. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, hello.
Great.
This dig team is blowing me away. But this kind of situation here, you'll see we've got, what, how much cash now? 94 grand? This would be the perfect time to go ahead and buy another dig team. So that's why I'm going to try and fix that. I don't know if you can. You definitely can up the number, but whether you can do it mid-game is a whole other matter. A lot of the stuff you have to change, like building limits, etc., you can't change once you've already actually begun a save file. You'd have to restart the save in order to do it, so... We'll see. We will see. There you go, buddy. Get you a nice cow ready for when you wake up, yeah? Would you like that? Would you like a cow? Yes, you would like a cow. You would like a cow. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this now. I think we're making enough money that we don't really need the outlay. And it's taking up room, basically. Also, we could do like a path through the mountain down this way. I don't know, we'll see.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Wake up, you lazy so-and-so. Alright, yes, this is nice. I don't want to ruin the river and the natural... I don't really want to ruin that mountain, but we can do a path going down along here. And kind of maintain the nice entrance bit we've got going. Make that smaller? No. So how am I meant to make this a river? Just a stupid shape. It'll be like that. Which keeps the nice sort of entrance area going, but it opens up the park a bit. It gives me more room to play with, you know. It's very compact so far, which is good. Oh. Sometimes a long path, that looks quite nice, I think, the long path. With this new texture, which looks just so good.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I was wondering how well I'm going to be able to... We could even put like a little exhibit here as well. That's a good idea. Little view station there and a long thin exhibit along this river between the mountain path. What quality is that? Low? Low? I won't get out of bed for low quality amber. That's a lie. I would get out of bed for any quality amber. Oh, he's awake. He's awake. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Giga. Thought you're hunting ghosts. That's not good, is it? I mean, you're going to do it anyway, because you're a badass. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Message from Dr. Wu.
That right there is a really good reason to let them hunt goats, because it goes down in one. I want to see if that Tyrannosaurus corpse is... No, right. The Tyrannosaurus corpse is gone. That's good. That's good. That's a positive right there. Things are looking up. This episode has been really successful. Something about an hour-long episode where you just get to chill and just make things happen and...
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
Yeah, I'm really just going for basic amenity stuff right now, because it's really the stuff that lets me flesh out the park. There's some important attraction stuff, the balloon ride and the safari, but both of those can pretty much wait till the end. The Balloon Ride in particular, and the safari. I'm not, you know, we're not ready to make a safari zone at the end of the day. Alright, that does not work. Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of some stuff. Which I did kind of assume would be the case.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Symmetrical. It should be. I'm gonna put 2 of them in. One of those will be replaced for a
I
shelter.
thought you might like some input here.
That's cool though, isn't it? And then in the high quality model, it's really good. Little raptor model in the middle. We've got some benches, we've got some vending machines. Little area to chill while you go look at some
What
dinosaurs.
should we do here?
More amber. High quality, much better.
Absolutely.
This Morrison Formation B team, you know, it started off terribly, but it's really starting to pick up a lot. How you doing, Giga? I'm sorry I fed you goat. Don't be mad. Don't kill me. What's that in the water? How you doing? We always have a Giga. The fact that I think Giga replaced Carcara. Now, I know lots of people were very disappointed I replaced Carcharodontosaurus, but it's nice to have new dinosaurs, you know? And I really wanted like-for-like swaps. Not like-for-like, but, you know, large carnivore, large carnivore. Now, I wasn't about to drop a Spinosaurus or a T-Rex, so... I believe, yes, this is an amber. It's only a low quality, but with a bit of luck. We've got 20 minutes left. I'd hope we could maybe get another dinosaur into the park in that time. We'll have to see. I hope people aren't yet. Many people are walking down here. Are we up to 5 yet, maybe? 4, 5. Boo. Boo. Oh well.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Oh, it's a high. I'm gonna grab it.
Not a problem.
I'm mildly upset about that, but that is the final piece of DNA we need to actually finish the Giga off.
Choice.
That means that first dig site that I've completely forgotten the name of. Oh, nice. It's completely, utterly, 100% finished. Every single dinosaur up to 100%. Not all the dinosaurs in the park, admittedly, yet, but hey ho.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I feel like I can't keep up with the amount of bloody fossils we've got coming in. It's really good.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're actually back to front, aren't we? Yeah. I'm trying to think where we're going to put the next entrances. It's not something we have to worry about quite yet. Because, again, the park is very compact at this point in time. It really is, actually. We're going to have another rest area over here, but we're not building any... I want this to be a herbivore paddock, because I want it herbivores next to Spinosaurus. I like to keep it like that. So, I don't really have anything to put in here yet. When we get a couple of more sauropods, maybe we'll do something down here. Maybe we'll put the Plodicus down here, or the Supersaurus, whichever comes second,
Message
probably.
from Dr. Wu.
And the Dilophosaurus. Now, where's the Dilophosaurus going to go? Over here? Over here. And then that can come down. Area here, thing here, and then we'll do a path going through here that links up with this over here somehow. It'll all work out. We're going to have some space that we kind of lose towards the mountain, but you can't actually flatten the water outwards. It tends to look a little silly, so I try to avoid it. But definitely an option. Now, if you excuse me, music has been pretty.
Good to see you again. Certainly.
I turned up the music, but I feel it's still getting drowned out massively. Honestly, the ambient just annoys me. It's too loud.
No problem.
Message from Dr. Wu. Message from Dr. Grant.
Good choice.
Great idea.
Okay. I think you really need... We've had a lot of carnivores so far. You really need a nice big... You need a Brachiosaurus, I think, to really feel the impact of the music when it lands. Honestly, it's all in the Brachiosaurus. Which isn't going to go here. But a nice Supersaurus here. Even maybe another little herbivore in here. We might extend the exhibit a little bit, pull it down. Actually, we probably will do, because it's going to get a little bit tight, I think. We'll do that right now, actually. Maybe we can mix the shape up a little bit. There you go, guys. Enjoy. Bit more room to play around in. Give some nice paleo trees as well. I wish the game kind of let you make an actual forest. You know, it's very hard to make it feel dense and lush. It's always fairly spread out, but... So that's going to come down here. We'll do a mini rest area, not like a big one with everything like this one's going to be.
Dr. Wu.
There we go. We'll do a little one down here, and then I'm going to try to connect all that together. That'll come down here. That path will match with that. This mountain will remain, and this bit of mountain will remain. We'll do an exhibit there, and then we'll do a rest area here and another entrance. That sounds like a tip-top planaroni.
What would you like us to do?
Ah, amber. Right, if we're going to get amber, we want to remove the highs first. What quality is it? Yeah. A high quality amber would probably finish off the Dilophosaurus, or at least get very close, so you don't want to risk it. And the Dilophosaurus going before it. But I should start preparing. We're probably going to get a Dilophosaurus exhibit in this episode. You know what? This area down here that I was talking about might be perfect for it. Right here. And what we can do is have like a little viewing tower here for it. And then the exhibit, you won't be able to walk along it, but the back side of the exhibit will be available when you get to sort of this end of the park. I quite like that. Can you look after this while I go get a soda?
Message from Dr.
No, get your own bloody soda. Well, he is getting his own soda. But still, no. So, we're going to build a medium security fence, which I believe is what we need for Dilophosaurus. Oopsie day. That was not on purpose. Come on. Nope. Across. Everything's going terribly wrong. There. There we go. And it's only a Dilophosaurus, it's not a big dinosaur. But I really like this river as well, so I want to get that in there a bit. And that'll be our Dilophosaurus exhibit. Actually, we will go, obviously. We need to replace the trees. Nice paleo trees in there. And... right, no. We need to change that just a little bit. I want this to be a viewing tower. I think it's going to look really good. I'm sorry, sir. Who are you? Who is this man? Hans! Hans, you're a fool! He's having a great time though, Hans. He's just walked down here for absolutely nothing, but he's having the time of his life. I really like that's an idea.
What should we do here?
I'd like to do that maybe a little bit more often. Have exhibits just kind of nestled in, you know? What did we get from that thing? It wasn't Diplodocus. Oh, maybe it was Diplodocus. Oh no, Patasaurus is nearly done.
Great.
Oh god, we've got 4 sauropods from this one. Am I wrong? Brachiosaurus, Apatosaurus, Diplodocus, Supersaurus. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I really like that. There's something about the exhibits when they're nestled between mountains that just... You know, this looks fine, whatever. This is what a park should look like in a lot of ways, but... having the more open spaces down here is really cool as well. That's why I'm trying to maintain them a little bit, you know? I care about this game so much. It's so sad.
Thinking of family and friends back home? Why not purchase some official Jurassic Park
Woo!
souvenirs to really make them jealous? Available from your nearest souvenir stand.
Right, I believe the souvenir sounds actually quite small. There we go! Yeah! Well, Jurassic Park. Aww. Park's coming together really well.
Dr. Wu.
And the family shouldn't take long. Certain things take longer to research than other things. Let's have a look at our research. So we've got that on the way, yeah, that's flying by. Weather guard's important. Actually, in all honesty, I should have gone for
Message from
Yeah.
Dr. Grant.
visitor shelter first. That's probably more important, just in case there's a tornado at some point. And then the other stuff is helpful. Very
Urgent
much.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Viewing domes in particular are really cool. We're going to have one of those in pretty much every exhibit. But other than that, it's all pretty much just cool extra stuff. It's nothing sort of fundamental to the design of the park. Oh no! Oh no! What's up, babes? To the chopper! It's worth remembering that all these dinosaurs that were born pre-research can still get sick. Which is what we're seeing now, obviously. Not to fear, Tyrannosaurus! Here I come to wreck the day! Hep, hep, hep. Yeah. There we go. Got more amber as well, only low quality, but... Right, I've got £189,000. I'm doing well, right? No! Eventually, he will no longer be able to say that, but the monthly report always comes in at the same time as when the game decides whether you're going to get diseases or not. So if you ever get a disease, it is always what your monthly report is about, and never anything else. It's a travesty, to be honest. Rain, rain, thunderstorm. We are in for a rough few months, actually, here in the park. It's a bit dry and... Well, it's a bit wet and drab, isn't it? It's like being in Britain. If I look outside my window, it looks pretty much like this. So, I want to see, now that we're hit 4 stars, whether we can get 25k. And we've got so much money, I'm not really worried about this, but...
Message from Dr. Wu.
Come on... Yes, lovely jubbly. Oh, Patasaurus nearly done. Yeah, I know you're not thrilled about it. I mean, you shouldn't be down here. I want to put like a... What we should do
From Dr. Grant.
is build areas like this, but then just cut out a little bit of path, like at the top, so it's like a boarded off section that you can't see till later on. Dilophosaurus might actually finish between those two. I'm going to do that right now. Once these silly humans get out of the way. Like at a zoo where the exhibit isn't quite finished yet, so you're not allowed down that pathway. That's quite a cool little idea, I think. That's just helpful in a way. You don't come down here, son. I'm watching you. If you turn down here, there's gonna be trouble. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, he's a good lad. I knew he was a good lad, really. I trusted him, no problem. Oh no, he's turning back. He's turning back.
Dr. Wu.
Now, you have to wait a little bit. If they're on the square next to it, your guests will actually bitch you out a little bit.
You might like some input here.
No, Dilophosaurus isn't going to be enough. But what we can do is buy a medium Dilophosaurus.
Good.
And that is going to be enough to let us finish off today's hour-long special with some Dilophosaurus. So we're nearing the end. We've got 7 minutes to go. Honestly, it's flown by for me. I haven't really noticed that this was an hour-long special compared to it being half an hour long as per usual. You know, it doesn't really affect me because I just get so into the game. Yeah, it is what it is. But remember, jam that like button. We need 1,000 likes on episode 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And if we can hit that, I know it's a tall order, but you guys did so well on episode 4. Remember to do it again for the next few episodes, and we will do this again come episode 10. I think it's pretty cool. It means in one day we've got to see Giga, we're going to see Spinosaurus, and we're going to see Dilophosaurus. We're going to get 3 cool new dinosaurs. We've got a new dig site. We've got tons of DNA. You know, in the next couple episodes, even the half-an-hour ones, are going to be filled with new dinosaurs because we're sort of on that level where we're in the precipice of getting all these dinosaurs up to the higher percentages, you know? Got a lot of viewing areas for this, but it's going to be worth it by the end. This has got enough. Actually, I probably should have put one of those in the gig, but it looks so much nicer like
What
this.
should we do about this?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all getting there. A Patasaurus is actually about to finish as well. So we'll probably put a Patasaurus in here since it'll be the first one finished. We can link these together now. Do 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 do. So close, but we do have another one on the way. Got 4 minutes left. Come on, Doctor Who, get it going. Get that research on. Got a Dilophosaurus to see. Well, like 4 of them, probably. Do do do. Bum bum bum. Hopefully that isn't too loud. Hopefully you guys can actually hear me over the music. I didn't really
Great to
test
see
that
you
out.
again.
I'm
Okay.
gonna get the goats on the way now, ready for the dilos. It confuses me so much that this is back to front. This is actually what the park looks like. This is forward, you know? And that's quite a long path, so we definitely need like a little rest area here, actually. Will that fit in there? No. It will fit in there. Just a little sitting there, just look after people a little bit, you know? Humans aren't all bad. Ish. Sort of. I will not be a crazy dinosaur lady. I will not be a
Message
crazy
from
dinosaur
Dr.
lady.
Wu.
But yeah, it's all going to link together really well. And this Dilophosaurus, I don't know why I'm so excited about this exhibit in particular, but it's because of the
What should
mountains.
we do here?
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the final dinosaur of our hour-long special.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Great to see you again.
Patasaurus is definitely going to be ready. Do we have a medium yet? We're going to... I think the medium might be enough, but... yeah, I'm gonna risk it. Basically, if the medium's not enough, we'll have to use the high to finish it off, which means we throw away money. Whereas if we swap the medium out for the high will definitely be... No, I don't need the cash. Let's not be silly. Right, that means the Patasaurus is going to be finished when that comes around. But that will be... that means next episode we get started off with a brand new sauropod. But what we really care about is what's about to come out of this hatchery
Ladies
right
and
here.
gentlemen, we are pleased to announce that the Jurassic predator, Dilophosaurus, is now...
Run, little goat, run!
Please.
Run, you fool! Fly, you fool! There we go. Got ourselves a little Dilophosaurus as well. Go, hunt, eat, kill, destroy! I will not title this episode Nedry's Killers. I will not title this episode Nedry's Killers. I will not title this episode Nedry's Killers. I have a habit. Every episode along the years that we've had a Dilophosaurus in has always been called Nedry's Killers. But unfortunately, so much has happened in this episode that the Dilophosaurus is more like an interesting footnote rather than the spectacular to kick things off.
Message from Dr.
But it's
Grant.
nice getting little dinosaurs in here, so I don't want every exhibit to have to be a massive carnivore, you know?
What should we do about this?
Ooh, anything... Oh my god. Okay, well, all the Apatosaurus stuff is gonna vanish. That's not that big deal.
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
Okay. So what we can do now is get rid of this. Get rid of that one. And replace this with a...
Message from Dr.
This is
Wu.
a shelter.
What would you recommend in this situation?
Message from Dr. Grant.
I can barely keep up with you these days, Grant. Oh, well, Apatosaurus that'll get sold anyway.
Urgent message from John Hammond.
4.5 stars. Second dig site, 4.5 stars. There are 7 dig sites still to go, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolute insanity. I like that. I don't know what's happened. I don't know where this has come from, where the dinosaurs have different sizes. I don't know if this is something that was added to the Forgotten. I really like it, but it's not something I've ever noticed before. But this one is clearly the biggest one. This one closest to the camera. Or are these two the same size? No, the one on the right is the biggest. These ones are a little bit smaller. it's really good. It's a really interesting look to it. It's much more interesting than it would usually look. But I don't know what's causing it. It must be the Forgotten. I can't imagine it being anything else. Unless it's part of PMEP. I don't have a bloody clue. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen. Every time I say that now, I feel like I'm going to sound like John. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. John Hammond. No. Thank you very much for joining me for this hour-long special. I'm going to remind you guys one last time to jam that like button. If we get 1,000 likes on this in the next few episodes, I'll remind you very quick. I don't want to harp on about it every episode, but I will remind you very quickly at the start of the next few episodes as well. If we can do that again, we will do this again for episode 10. Really enjoyed it today. Really, time has flown from my perspective. I've barely noticed the time at all. You know, I don't know what I was doing an hour ago, but I probably wasn't enjoying myself as much as I do when I play Operation Genesis. I really want this series to last a while and stuff. We're probably going to go do the missions and the exercises and do all that stuff, and we're also going to do a bit of a mod showcase at the end. I know a lot of you guys were disappointed about Mesozoic Revolution not being part of the mod set anymore, so in order to kind of fix that, what I'm going to do is install it right at the end. We're going to go into Site B, and we'll go ahead and just kind of enjoy all the dinosaurs, see all the dinosaurs that the game would have added via Mesozoic Revolution, see all the textures and stuff like that. And we can always do that for the Jurassic Park collection mod as well, that a lot of you guys did recommend to me. Very easy to swap mods in and out like that. I keep a constant save folder going of all the work we've done so far anyway. And yeah, that's about it. Park's gone really well. Got 13 dinosaurs, 30 guests. Next episode, we're going to add ourselves a nice big sauropod right into this exhibit here, and we'll connect these areas together. Going to keep this nice big mountain though. And start working towards some other stuff. Don't know where we're going to put all these sauropods. A lot of them probably aren't going to go in the park straight away. Because, God, you went straight in there, didn't he? Because I don't think we've got the room to put them all in straight away, and I want to save like the Brachiosaurus definitely, especially for later on. But we can put one in here, and then we'll figure something out for the rest. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all the support and love and stuff. And here's to episode 6, I guess. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.